hard. I think, me and Coach Carroll's relationship is stronger than ever.
Okay, we got to do our job, I guess.
Stronger than ever.
Stronger than ever. Huh?
So, are you buying that Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson's relationship is, quote, stronger than ever, close quote?
Nope, not buying it. But I do know why they think it is stronger than ever. Because I think respectfully and realistically, they got everything off their chest. So, you've had beef with someone before. I know you're a nice guy to the core, but still, sometimes things get off course and you got to reset them. So finally, there's this come to Jesus moment where both of you guys say, look, we just got to air this out. And I tell all my friends all the time that war can't be avoided, just postponed. That's why anytime I have an issue with you, trust me, brother, don't ever ask anybody. I'm coming to you because I know all I'm doing is just avoiding something. I'm postponing it. So in this, they postponed it, and then finally they had to go there. Now, this is why I know their relationship is not stronger than ever. You ready for this? This is a little deep. Pete Carroll is sitting there saying, you know what, Russ? We healed up. Look at me right now. You look at my hands, no blemishes, really. Not bad. My fingers jacked up from football, but no blemishes. But that's just the outer surface of my skin. The epidermis has healed. But underneath here, trauma has occurred. You know what's underneath here that looks bad? The scar tissue. Now, in this relationship, the surface looks great. Hey, we had to come to Jesus moment. We talked it out, all good. But there's still scar tissue that remains. And from Pete Carroll's perspective, he's going to always think about Russell Wilson in these terms. That dude went there, so I know he'll go there again. His agent gave me a list. They put me on the list. They put a list out of places I would go to if I'm not a Seattle Seahawk. Oh, since you went there, I know that you will always go there. And anything I learned about trust is this. You don't ever fully repair it. Think about it. Someone breaks your trust. Like me and you, we got our bond right here, and then you all of a sudden hear something sideways. And you're like, all right, Marcellus, what'd you really mean? We clarify, we go. But there's a layer. Even on the surface, we come out here, giggle, epidermis, we look fine. Underneath, there's some scar tissue. Like Wiley went there before. He gonna go there again. So Pete Carroll ain't that stupid. Russ, you think you're right, but I don't think you really are.
I'm rocking with you, big dog. Their relationship, one, isn't stronger than ever because they won a Super Bowl. After winning a Super Bowl, your relationship literally can't get stronger. Two, I think Russ has shown us he can be an emotional speaker. We all are, but he clearly more volatile than others. If I'm not mistaken, he's been on vacation with Sierra, his wife, for the last week in Italy. I'd tell because they've taken all these GQ photo shoots and post them for the world to see. Russ seems like he's in a good mood.
Yeah.
All I know is that was an audio call. I didn't see him visually because we don't know if he's back in town right now. So he probably just finished crushing some homemade Italian lasagna, whatever the case may be. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm happy. We're happy. Everyone's happy. But you can't take the Seahawks through what you took them through this offseason. And you can't have gone through what you made it appear that the Seahawks have put you through. You want more protection on the offensive line. You're watching the Super Bowl, sitting next to the commissioner talking about this should be us playing. You have a list of 4 teams you are willing to play for. All of those things cannot happen, and then you act as though your relationship is stronger than ever. Y'all have been through too much trauma in order for you to act like it. And so let me elaborate on your point that you made. I remember talking to a doctor once about whether or not I should, do surgery and repair a sports hernia, something along those lines. And they were like, you have to understand, anytime you go under the knife, you're adding trauma to your body. So yes, you might still be able to go under the knife and fix something and repair something, but there's still trauma that is occurring. With that being said, to your point, even if Russ and Pete Carroll fixed whatever it is beef that they had, trauma still occurred this offseason. And regardless of the operation that may have fixed the issue, trauma was still there.
Man, you nailed it. And think about that trauma that you're talking about. That trauma's bad for business. This is what I don't understand. No matter how highly you're regarded as an athlete, you still are an employee. You may feel like a partner, and Russell Wilson certainly is as close to a partner for the Seattle Seahawks as anybody else in the NFL. However, work with your partner if you are truly a partner. It's bad for business. It's bad for the fan base to see that you guys are out there feuding. And there's no fun in watching the family feud. So I think there was some damage control in this situation by Russ. He's feeling good. He's carb loading, getting some of that good lasagna. But then also on the same Dan Patrick show that months ago, he went and blasted the offensive line. inadvertently, whatever he did, is now the same show that he goes on to say we're stronger than ever. You want to go back to the same place to kind of clean up that mess that you spilled all of that milk on before. Interesting, Russell Wilson. Here's my other layer to this. I've been on teams before. I've been on teams that had beefs and feuds, et cetera, public ones as well. They don't know, the media doesn't know how much we're going up to them one-on-one. Say, hey, bruh, clean this up, bruh. What are you doing? Teammates text them. Teammates taking them out. Man, what are you doing, Russ? Where you going? If you're not going anywhere, shut up and stay and make it a happy home. Stuff like that happens beneath the surface, and I don't think we're really privy to seeing that.
The other thing I have to consider is, to your point, Russ went on a show and said, here were the issues. Well, over the course of the offseason, he talked about the issues. Offensive line play, wanted more of a say, et cetera. They didn't really address any of the issues. So if you had a problem and nobody addressed your problem, then you still have a problem. Now, you might not be as vocal as the problem because you're in a better mood, but to Sel's point, war cannot be avoided, only postponed. It only appears that Russell Wilson is now postponing the war again. Your emotional state can dictate whether or not you feel like voicing the problem, but the problem still exists. It's just currently submerged. So as I look at it, the relationship may be verbally stronger than ever, but realistically, it's still as fractured as it was when he verbalized the problems because they haven't done anything to remedy the fracture.
Woo! This is our last point. We got to go. God, that was so deep. I love working with you. Man, you know what? My therapist always tells me what's the most haunting emotion? Shame. Because shame is a reminder that you messed up. And I think Russell has a little shame in his game right now, so therefore he wants to clean up what he messed up. But the one thing about shame, because look, on my phone, I have nothing but reminders. Like the alarm part, I hit alarm, hey, call Acho. Alarm, make sure Anna Marie knows Acho thinks she's pretty. You know, all those things, right? So I have those. And then every time they pop up, you got an option. Like you said, you can hit stop or you can hit snooze. I think Russell Wilson hit snooze. We'll see how this plays. Why he went out there and guest starred. You stupid. You said all that. Don't y'all come at me. Stay at Stephen A. with all that Nigerian stuff. All right, here we go. Boy, I'm the wrong host. All right, here we go. In the last 2 seasons, what's Dak been doing in terms of wins? Not winning as much as losing.
That's true.
10 and 11. Okay. Let's talk about Dak. 10th in passer rating in 2019. Who had a higher passer rating? That's his last healthy season. It's my boy Lamar Jackson, who was the 2019 MVP of the league. Oh, let me not understate what he really did. Unanimous. Only him and Tom Brady.
Let's talk life.
Let's talk life.
You want
to get off this topic?
Well,
Yeah,
because,
get off this.
I'm not on a topic. I'm on a philosophy. I'm on a
really?
philosophy.
Oh, you're going deeper than me. Huh? You're a backpack rapper now because you can't sell no damn albums.
Get one of my tracks.
Yeah. You can't sell albums. What?
You know, Sal, even let's go relationally. Football's relationships as well. You've been in situations, I know, because you've told me off camp, off mic, that you could be so captivated by somebody's physical attributes that you overlook some of the necessities that Anne Marie brought to the table, which has led to y'all's
You say my wife ain't fine.
You told me that in the past that you didn't factor in all the necessary factors.
You're making me think about them. Shut up. You think
I'm lying.
No, you're not lying. I waited till I was 38 to get married because I used to be enamored by certain qualities, not the entire picture.
That's my point.
But Lamar has it all. He fine, went to Harvard, like he got money, 3rd generation wealth, billionaire. Like, I don't know. Lamar just got everything. If he gets away from Greg Roman or Greg Roman realizes what he has, it's going to be a real problem in this NFL. He led the league in passing touchdowns, and he's supposed to be a running back or a receiver that could throw. How do you lead the league in any... Acho, we play in the league. You can't lead the league in anything just by luck, just by, oh, well, you know, I'm not that good at it. I'm amazing at it while still being restricted. You want to do this over again? Because time is up. We can reset this block. I give you 1 minute right now.